Good morning. This is Judge Alyssa Perez presiding over the 210th District Court criminal docket for April 12th, 2023. All matters being heard today are being heard in accordance with all emergency orders and directives regarding In addition to that, we are streaming all matters live via YouTube for public viewing. Mr. Marufo, would you call our next case, please?
Yes, Judge. In cause number 2023-0D02113 and 2023-0D02114, and in 2022-0D03129 and 2023-0D02949 and 2023-0D02856 and 2023-0D03738 and 2023-0D03739, State of Texas versus Mary Denise Balvanera. Announcement of counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Erin Delaney Matney for the state. The state is ready.
And good morning, Judge Denise Butterworth on behalf of Ms. Balvanera, and we're ready to proceed on my motion.
And I believe off the record, Ms. Butterworth, you confirmed that the individual on Samsung, SM, etc. is your client, Ms. Balvanera?
That is correct, Judge.
So Ms. Balvanera is appearing remotely. Ms. Balvanera, can you hear us? You are muted. I may not need you to unmute, but if you can, are you there?
Yes, I am. Sorry. Do you want me to stay muted?
No, leave it like that. I just may have some dialogue with you. We were scheduled today, I believe, for status conferences, but it was to be reset on Ms. Butterworth's motion to withdraw on all of your cases. She had brought it to the court's attention last setting, and I just wanted to make sure that you were here. Have you had a chance, Ms. Butterworth, to speak your client about the motion to withdraw?
I did, Your Honor. I brought her in for an office appointment to explain to her the reason that I was filing the motion to withdraw.
Okay, Ms. Balvanera, it appears that there is a conflict there, and so I'm in a position where basically I have to go ahead and allow Ms. Butterworth to withdraw and appoint you another attorney. It looks like, well, let me ask, do you have any questions about that?
I do. I guess if Your Honor, if it's a conflict of interest for her, which I do understand, won't it be a conflict of interest for probably any of the appointed attorneys?
I not necessarily. And so what it will take is, I don't know if this is specific to Ms. Butterworth. What I am going to do in terms of granting her withdrawal is looking at the next 5 that are on the wheel. I am going to appoint the public defender's office. And so at that point, the new attorney will evaluate the case. And if there is an issue there, believe me, they will let me know if they have some other issue. And then we may need to look further into it. But for now, I'm comfortable allowing her to withdraw and appointing the public defender's office. What I am going to inquire, though, is a couple of things. Ms. Matney, I want to know if there is already an offer in light of our October 27th trial setting.
There is. Your Honor.
What is it?
Offer. Yes, let me pull it up. So it's a time rec just based on the number of cases that she has. I didn't feel like she was a probation candidate. And I think that she also had a little bit of history, but I'm not sure on that. But I recommended 12 months state jail to run concurrent with 2 TDC on all of her combined cases.
Ms. Butterworth, is that something you already had and had communicated to Ms. Balvanera?
I definitely let her know what the recommendation was. We've been talking about some ideas and suggestions of things that she can do on her part that would maybe allow her next lawyer to try to convince the state to see if they would consider allowing her to plead to probation instead. So she knows about the recommendation. We've talked about some things that she could do that possibly would allow her next lawyer to argue on her behalf for probation.
Ms. Balvanera, I see you nodding your head, kind of acknowledging that. And of course, I'm not privy to any of those details. So that's between you and your attorneys. What I do want to say, though, I did want to know what the rec was on the record. So I know where we're operating from. You know, end of October for a trial date. What I'm telling you, Ms. Balvanera, is it's likely that would be reset to give your new attorney an ample opportunity to get up to speed and then move things forward.
Yes, I
And
understand.
so I'm not going to do that just yet, but I anticipate that trial will be reset, Ms. Matney, so you know as well, this is a first setting, so we're probably moving that trial date, and that will go probably well into mid-2024. Okay, so there will be some things to work on for now, though, Ms. Balvanera. Ms. Butterworth is now no longer your attorney. The Public Defender's Office is. We'll get that order filed today. Your next court setting is October 3rd, final judges conference. It is a remote hearing. So as you checked in yesterday, it's the same process. And you know, we can look either at that date or the final hearing plea deadline for a reset. I'll have that notated that we're not going on this trial setting. Okay.
Your Honor, may I ask a question?
Yes,
Do you know when I will have more information on my next appointed attorney?
So the order will get filed today. The Public Defender's Office has several attorneys in their office. It is likely that it'll be a gentleman by the name of Richard Huffman, who you're maybe seeing in the screen right there walking by, because he is assigned here. But there's actually multiple attorneys from the Public Defender's Office, so I don't want to speak
Sure.
to that. But he or whoever is the assigned attorney from the Public Defender's Office will be in contact with you. I don't know if you can see from your phone all the screens that I see here, but
No,
if you can see the court reporter, there is a gentleman there, and that is the attorney from the Public Defender's Office. Whether
Okay.
he's assigned your case or not, I'm not going to speak to that, but they will be in touch with you soon. And I understand the logistics in terms of the timing in order for you to properly have a good defense in your case. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Does anyone else have questions on this?
No, just very quickly, Ms. Balvanera, I need you to come by my office so I can issue you a check. Remember, I have a little bit of money in my trust account for you where we were going to start working on restitution. I will write you a check to give that back to you so that you can start working on that with your new lawyer.
Okay. Okay.
Ms. Matney, do we know how much restitution there is?
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, I was making a note. I actually don't have that handy, Your Honor. There are 7 different cause numbers, and I'm not sure that I've put them, the restitution for all in every case. So I apologize for that.
No worries. If you'll include it on portal, it might be helpful for the public defender, since it seems like that's already being worked on.
Yeah, it's in each individual case, but not in the one that I'm in currently. Does that make sense?
Got it. All right. Anything else?
25.
No, nothing else from the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Ms. Butterworth. Ms. Balvanera, you are excused, and sorry, you, Ms. Matney. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Are we ready for in-person, Mr. Marujo?
Judge, briefly here on page 9, Judge, Mr. Chacon requested to speak to you in reference to a motion for continuance.
Okay, go ahead. I mean, does this need to be on the record?
I don't think so, Judge. He just wanted to talk to you. Judge.